Hello twin flames, welcome to my channel, welcome to this weekend. So good to be back with you guys. I did take a day off from postings on this channel yesterday, apart from the post that I did about my TV show episode where we talked about raising your vibration. I do hope that you'll find it useful, beneficial, practical. Definitely check out it if you've heard it a lot but you didn't really know where to start, or everything that you heard didn't make a lot of sense. I'm giving you tips from different aspects of it, and definitely the big and the small stuff that you can practice starting today to make that change, to start making that change at least. Okay, guess what? Today I've got a surprise for you guys. Well, first of all, I'm back with my favorite Keepers of the Light deck. We'll start with that. I miss this deck so much. But guess what? I also got a new deck. It's the Good Tarot deck that I'm gonna use for the reading today. I'm excited, and to complement it, I will use the Dream Keepers deck for clarifiers. So without further ado, let's get a card from the Ascended Masters for each of the twins. I was thinking about doing the Ancestor reading first, but then I realized that it's been less than a week since I did the last one, so as much as I'm excited and I want to know, I'll do it some other day. So, but this is a really nice, not even a compromise, but an alternative solution to get the guidance from the Ascended Masters. All right, so let's see what we have for Divine Feminines watching first of all. And of course, check out the latest episode of Mindfully Awake. There is a link in the community tab. There's a post with the link. It's for a live stream, but you would need to use the same link for watching the recorded version. So by all means, go ahead and do that. And as already mentioned, there is a playlist. I will start mentioning it in the description box. I don't know if I'll do a separate one on this channel. I'll just reuse the link to the Mindful Bamboo playlist. But definitely gonna be a place for you to look into if you forgot where was which episode, right? It's gonna be an easy way for you to just open the playlist and see the list of episodes and the topics, and choose the one that suits you most right now. So feminines, for you, you've got the nod from Master Buddha himself. Increased awareness, deep connection, trust your inner voice. Right, so I will actually read an excerpt, why not? You're moving beyond the illusions that fear has created so that you can be more focused on your priorities and what is serving you on this path. All suffering eventually comes to an end, and acknowledging how you really feel and what occurred in order for you to feel this way will help you move beyond it. Call on Master Buddha now to help you remember you're part of something that is greater than suffering. The wheel of karma is turning in your favor, and all your acts of kindness and goodness will benefit you. Thoughts may arise now that solve issues in your life, home, relationship, or work. They are being sent to you from your inner teacher, the Buddha within. Beautiful. Let's see what we get for Divine Masculines watching. Serapis Bay, the Ascension. Love it. Move into your true self. Rise above the darkness. The light is here. Serapis. The stars cannot shine without darkness. You may have experienced a low state of being, trauma or depression, but this is a new beginning. Become aware of growth. There's always room for improvement. There's also a sense of presentation now. You may be receiving documentation or certification to acknowledge your growth or experience. It's important to cherish this time and to realize that without the challenges or obstacles you have faced, you wouldn't be as strong, powerful, or focused as you are today. You are ascending personally and spiritually at this time, and the universe is here to support it. Love the idea of this new beginning. We just had the new moon in Gemini the other day. So this just to me is a confirmation that whatever you had manifested and set your intentions for is coming through in your reality, divine masculines, which is great. Okay. This is a new deck, so I'm still getting used to it. This is literally the first reading that I'm doing on it. So bear with me, but I'll do my best. The world at the bottom of the deck. Yes, so we were just talking about new cycles, you know, closing the old, starting the new. For both twins, we've basically got the point about releasing the old, well, releasing the suffering, the pain and the hurt, and even depression maybe from what had happened in the past, right? And starting fresh. It's essentially. Yeah, basically it's ascension process for both twins. It might look a little different, but increased awareness, which is what we had for the feminines, brings ascension, which is what we saw for the masculines. Ace of Pentacles, yes, another card of new beginning in the physical. So it's not just like, okay, you know, it's something I'm thinking about, or I'm gonna talk different to my partner, right? It's all good. But all these changes, all these shifts bring in something new into your physical reality, right? Of course, it can vary. It can be connected with your home space, with your work. Maybe you're starting a new hobby. Maybe you decide to go travel, because the world is also a travel card. So, but it is something, introducing something new into your day-to-day life, I have to put it that way. So for the feminines, we have a 3 of air clarified by 8 of wands. Yeah, so there is a certain, there's still certain heartache and that suffering that we're just reading about with the Buddha card that feminines are working through. And there will be communication coming in. It could be channeled message from the divine. It could be actual communication from a person close to you that will help you deal with it, that will help you alleviate, right? So like we were reading, the wheel of karma is turning to your benefit, right? So the universe is working with you to alleviate the pain that stands in the way of great things coming into your reality. So just let it play out, you know, welcome it and embrace and see, like, build that perspective, how it changes the heartache that you used to have or things that you used to miss, you know, like if you lose someone or something and then you experience that grief, right? So this is also something that will be alleviated at this time. For the masculines, we have the moon clarified by Knight of Swords. Yeah, so masculines are really, it's interesting that the Knight of Swords is moving away from the moon. The moon represents our feelings and emotions. So masculines want to communicate. They are afraid that their emotions are too intense right now, that the communication may get out of control. And that goes for divine feminines in their space, but also for just any other important person that they feel like, you know, because this Gemini vibe, the transits that we have, there's different planets in Gemini. They're like I was saying in the new moon reading, they're pushing us towards communicating our truth, towards clearing the air, towards ironing out old wrinkles, you know. So divine masculine is definitely pushed into that. So they feel guided to communicate, but there is still the fear of, like, I'm gonna reveal too much of myself, or like there is a lot of shadow inside of me and I'm not sure I want to reveal that part to people that I care about. What's the additional question today? We have 4 of air clarified by 8 of cups. Another 4, well, that was 3, right? 4 and 8, very interesting. But this is like, I like that this figure, well, actually she's not really walking, but she's kind of like turning away from this. So it's like leaving behind burdensome stuff and focusing on self, on the healing, on rejuvenation, on rising from the ashes, depending on how badly you've been impacted recently, right? But this is like rebalance and reset, so you can be the beautiful, healthy self and continue with whatever your mission and purpose is, whatever your intentions are for this cycle. So what does it mean for the feminines? What is the action the feminines are taking? Wow, we've got the sun. Beautiful when we have the sun and the moon in the same reading. The sun clarified by 7 of Swords. So this is seeing the blessing in disguise with any times where you didn't make the choice towards the light, where you had to go through the darkness. You know, like sometimes it would seem like the spiritual journey is about staying in that sunny disposition and energy the whole time, but it's not, because we're still going through cycles. We're still working on our own space. We are experiencing things like we can help the collective and shine light on those collective traumas and issues, right? So this is essentially acknowledging that, you know, like this 4 of air to me is a kind of melancholic card. So it could be sad, understanding that there's been so much happening with you that wasn't healthy, that hurt you, that impacted you maybe for the rest of your life, right? But this is the definitely seeing the beauty in it and how it helped you get to the sunny energy that you have now, and really appreciate the beauty of this life. Love it. The sun is the happiest card in the deck. For masculines, we have Queen of Air clarified by the Creatrix, and it's actually, the Creatrix is also, well, they are kind of similar to me in the design actually, although this seems more like water rather than air, but the Creatrix is the magician in this deck. It's just interesting that, you know, it's a feminine figure in this case, and we got this for divine masculines. So divine masculines definitely see the beauty and the honesty with which divine feminine approaches things, right? And it's so honest and so raw that it makes it even more, that energy even more powerful, right? So they can see feminines working on themselves, like doing better and better with time, and creating the beautiful reality for themselves, right? And to the masculines are thinking, right, like it takes a badass to do that. And Queen of Swords is a badass, by the way, right? But it's also like, look at it, even the, like, both of these cards are still feminine, right? Even the magician in this deck is very feminine. So feminines they can see clearly that feminines have managed to stay themselves, stay in their feminine energy, enjoy life in their femininity, but still be strong enough to build, to create, to reflect, and to confront even sometimes. You know, Queen of Swords is not afraid to call out BS, not afraid to say no, thank you, next, right? So this is like that interesting combination, right? That intricacy of the feminine and masculine within us. And masculines are learning from that, how to embrace the soft side and the strong, more masculine side within themselves. Not repress, but have those areas complement each other and help them be in harmony with themselves and with the world. How the feminine see the connection at this time? 5 of Earth clarified by 3 of Swords. Yeah, not great, not great. So they can see that there's been a lot of struggle, right? This is something that this is the topic that feminine is trying to live in the past, but right now it is in focus. You know, while we are healing this, we're supposed to look at it closely, you know, feel through it, process it, and then release it. So that's what the feminines are doing. So may not be the best time to reconnect with the masculines, unless masculines have some kind of support, reassurance, and nurturing to provide, right? Other than that, it's probably not gonna go so great, because feminines are facing like very much like in a close-up the pain, the loneliness, the heartache that they felt from previous interactions in this connection. Oh my god, and the masculines have got 5 of Pentacles as well. But the main card is 6 of Fire, 6 of Wands, and this is so beautiful. I even see like this other balloons seemed like hearts to me at first, you know. So masculines see how this connection is transforming, and it will transform, right? It will transform themselves, and the relationship will change, right? And it will be victorious, right? So they have this faith, and even in this card there is that concept of praying, of asking the higher power for advice. So they also have this element of loneliness, lack of understanding, some pain, but they're looking up to the sky to get some guidance, and there is hope and there is faith that things are gonna turn around. Almost like you can see both of the twins in that balloon. It's a balloon that's also a sail. Do you see that? That this will be a beautiful journey for both counterparts one day when the time is right. Okay, I'm gonna leave it here. Thank you so much for joining me today, guys. I love you all. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe. You know the drill. And until next time.